So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. It's a throw-in. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Zubimendi. Eze. Rodri. Now it's Morata. Pedro Porro receives it in a wide position. Pedri is there and he can pick it up. Rodri. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. He could be in here. Laporte attempts a clearance. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Grimaldo.
Oh, look, this is a...
Could be danger here. Grimaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Oyarzabal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rice. Added Zubimendi. Rice. In with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's neat. Now it's Rice. Incoming delivery. Oh, he tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that was vital. Has a look up and drives it forward. And here's Morata. Threads one in.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Eze has got himself a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he can clear it away. And he thumps it clear. Havertz. That's Eze. Zubimendi. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now it's Havertz. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Havertz.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's found a way through. Morata. And it's Olmo. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. Dani Olmo. Grimaldo. And it's Porro. Pedri.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Havertz tries to pass it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's had a shot! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Spain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now Timber. Saka. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pedri puts his foot on the gas.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Wriggles his way through, takes aim and crosses. Timber. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Eze, who does have an assist to his name. Eze. Now this could be a chance. Eze gets flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
We have got
11.
changes here,
El
from
dorsal
both sides in
21.
fact.
El dorsal 10. El dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
Fabián
el
Ruiz.
dorsal 22.
Aims
el
beyond the
dorsal
defence.
8. El dorsal
Ferran
7.
Torres is onto this.
Cambio de jugadores.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Odegaard, nicely spread. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fabián Ruiz. Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Trossard, and it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now Saliba. "75 minutes played. Odegaard. He's looking to win it for them. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Trossard. Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Calafiori. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game, and
Odegaard! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more.
well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Knocks it out wide. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Trossard, can he latch on to this? Showing good feet. That's a throw. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gabriel Jesus plays it short. Oh, that's fabulous.
3 minutos de descuento.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Morata. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So
he's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared without hesitation. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Lopez. Calafiori gets over and intercepts. And that is going out for a goal kick. Looking wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rashford. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get on the end of this? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pedri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Closing in on... Chance for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rice. Nicely weighted ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Lopez. He's got away. And the shot! They've done it! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eze. And that was nowhere near his best. Rafinha threads one in, looking for the run. Gabriel cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Either side giving way, it has been tight. Rice. And he's picked out the run. Koundé. And it's Balde. It's Pedri. And it's Casado. And it's Lopez. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And here's Lewandowski. Rice. Oh, can he get onto this? Saka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Eze. And it's Rice. Now Subimendi. Rashford.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Calafiori. Knocks it out wide. Good ball, good take. Vermin. Lewandowski. And it's Lopez. It's Pedri. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Kubasi. Now Casado.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's been given away. And they've switched it over to the other side. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just eases him off the ball. Pedri. Havertz is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to...
And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Saliba gathers from the goal kick. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's with the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can...
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Gabriel Jesus looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ferran Torres. Tries to pass it through. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Timber. Arsenal need to make something happen here. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. He's a sharp little ball here. Dani Olmo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Pedri. And it's Casado.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. Martinelli has been caught there, it's a foul. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Number 41, Rice. Number 6, Gabriel. Coming on the field, number 23, Mikel Merino. Number 3, Mosquera.
Swings in across.
Substitutions taking place.
The keeper gets his hands on it.
Time.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Into extra time we go. Calafiori. That is a little undercooked. Now that's well seen too. Played out to the right. Martinelli. Oh, that's nice. Casado. Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. And it's De Jong. Look at the space here. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He is through here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kubasi. Yamal.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Koundé. And it's De Jong. For João Cancelo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gabriel Jesus. Tries a measured ball. That's the keeper's ball. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And a quick announcement today that
so 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Ukraine.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Number 20,
it's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Rashford. Now, can they get him away? Oh, easy pickings there. And a chance! Oh, super ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had it taken off him. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get it.
Ferran Torres! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Yamal. Zubimendi gets rid without sophistication. That is a brilliant interception. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Arsenal will feel aggrieved about not being able to put an end to it. They were much more attack-minded.
Hello everybody, and this
Now
is a
the
quick
time for
reminder to
brave
let you know
hearts
that you'll
and
be able
strong
to catch
minds.
Today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Madueke first in line. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Rashford is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
This turn to level matters. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
Barcelona are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Two to the good. Arsenal can't afford to miss another one. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Raya must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Arsenal are looking to save match point. Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! Arsenal Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And already we're underway here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played towards the other side. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. This might spell Yamal!
Frimpong
Gets it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Gakpo.
Vitz. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Baina. Baina purring through the gears.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He's had a crack.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
McAllister, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has found him in acres of space.
So what can they make of this? Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Frimpong. And it's Vitz. Szoboszlai. Pedri. Pedro Porro.
And the pass is intercepted.
And it's Szoboszlai.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Grimaldo. Cubarsí.
And Grimaldo. And here's Perez. Oyarzabal.
Konate.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's played forward. Oh, some tackle that.
Baina.
And here's Yamal.
Robertson.
Nicely aimed pass.
Frimpong. And it's Szoboszlai.
Gravenberg. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take.
And it's hoisted clear. Now this could be a chance. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
Pedro Porro. And Jamal. Grimaldo. And it's Pedri. Here's Oyarzabal.
He's through, now is he in? Oyarzabal! A skipper's goal!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now.
Oh, delicious, such devilish... And the first half is done.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yamal goes steaming forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly.
Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Liverpool still this single goal behind. Pedro Porro. Oh, good read. Now it's Isak. Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Defending was strong and firm. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, nice touch.
And it's Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gakpo under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening them down now.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's played it back.
Out towards the flank.
Throw it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Reds. Number 8,
Pedro Porro.
Soboslai. Number 18, Gakpo. Number 10, McAllister. Coming on the field, number 17, Jones.
Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Substitution.
Oh, good take in a good area. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, look at the space here.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Perez. Nicely spread. Ferran Torres proves just a little bit too strong. Konate wins the duel this time. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great vision. Ekitike. Chance, surely! Should have equalised.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Chiesa picks it up from the goal kick. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! He's had a shot! He's got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Can they find an extra gear here?
2 minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Time added on will be 2 minutes. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Wishing all the best for members of our
So a
fan
short
club
respite for the
celebrating
players
their wedding
as they prepare
anniversary
themselves
today.
for another 30 minutes.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Liverpool displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Grimaldo going full steam ahead down the left flank. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Merino. Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away. Isak, who does have an assist to his name. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Jones. Gravenberg. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Dani Olmo aimed beyond the defence. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. Extra time reaches half-time.
Quick reminder today, please have
Well,
your
both
entry
teams
tickets
have run
at hand
themselves
as
into the
it's
ground out there.
today's
Does
winning
anyone
opportunities.
have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Ibrahima
And so the
Konate.
last chance to
Coming
find
on
a
the
winner.
field is number 2.
They have given it everything.
Torres.
It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Rodri. Howson. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. Played out to the left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Rodri. Ekitike. Oh, that's well spotted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Extra time is number 14, Federico Chiesa. Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front.
And that's that. Liverpool have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's De Jong. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Isak. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Frimpong elects to cross. Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nicely weighted ball. That was good alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wirtz. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Rashford. And it's Balde. Knocks it into space. And this is Lewandowski. Dani Olmo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, there's a probing ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Lewandowski, Dani Olmo, and the ball is out of play. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Wirtz. McAllister. Robertson picks it up now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Lewandowski. Pedri. Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. And he's onside. Up he goes! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Araujo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That is a great pick out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Balde. Gomez cuts out the pass. McAllister. Robertson. And it's Wirtz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Isaac. And he's intervened well there.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Robertson to McAllister. Van Dijk. And Konate. Frimpong. McAllister. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Gakpo. Wirtz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Here we go again then. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Here's a big chance! Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Now that's well seen too. Wirtz. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Knocks it out wide. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Rashford. Gomez makes the interception. And here's McAllister. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a threatening ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant.
Could be danger here. He is through here. Shot could... He's having a shot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? Oh, such a clever touch. De Jong. He's on it, can he get away? Chooses to go back. Dani Olmo. That is a brilliant interception. That is good strength. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Gakpo. De Jong. And here's Rashford. Played back in. Isaac.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's De Jong. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through. Gravenberch. Frimpong. To McAllister. De Jong. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Lewandowski. And it's made its way to him. It's Rashford! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
En el Barcelona, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7,
And it's been taken
el
short.
dorsal 16, el dorsal
Koundé.
17, el
Barcelona
dorsal 6,
have time on their
el
side
dorsal
now,
11.
as well as a
Se va a
two-goal
realizar un
lead.
cambio
It is
de
just about done. He's in a good position here. Szoboszlai. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Just 5 minutes left. Over to the left. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Szoboszlai. Pedri, looking to play him in. Ferran Torres, he is onto this. Look at the space. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter.
And that's it.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. in many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Gnabry. Havertz. And here's Havertz. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Brown got a long way forward to join the attack. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through, and there's green grass ahead of him, and he's managed to... Chance for a shot! Goal! Germany! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for options, for movement. Tries a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Havertz, and he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Germany have the chance to go the other way. And here's Gnabry. Wirtz has it in a wide position. Lovely feet. Good read, needed to be. Havertz. Germany do have a chance to counter here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ball is over the line. Now it's Wirtz, and it's Goretzka. Andrich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. And it's lofted through here. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Germany find a position of real strength now. Goretzka, now it's Havertz.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he was quick to react. Goretzka goes steaming forward. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Havertz! Oh, extraordinary.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Goretzka, Kimmich makes the interception. Adeyemi. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? Goal! They're back within reach!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Germany are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Germany head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Goretzka. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Wirtz. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Havertz. Good take, and is he in? Ah, he's had it taken off him.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Goretzka. Havertz, he's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Germany, number 15. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Füllkrug. Substitutions taking place.
And a chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Germany are looking to go forward now. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? No question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution for Germany.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Number 7.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Coming on the field, number 10, Musiala. Number 16,
Stiller. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Germany clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Tar. Germany do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Andrich gets a foot in here. Gross. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Andrich. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Musiala. Musiala goes on a charge down the left. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kimmich with the clearance. Havertz. Musiala. Havertz receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Turns and goes back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Gnabry. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! In for the pieces! He scores! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping carry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.